But if you are still here in chat, let's see who you support. Final game of the night, final game of the XCOMM, the cross-community Valorant tournament. I want to see the support if you are still here kicking, and because we're gonna see some sparks flying and some bullets flying, because that's what we love to see here. RMS or Ego? What will happen in the final map here on Lotus? And if the game starts and I'm not in, just start talking to me, Fox. Because I'm just...
We are in the game, by the way.
I'll tell you what'll happen. We're gonna have a good time. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, we're having a good time. I'm having a good time.
All
we
right.
are in the match, currently in the buy phase.
All right.
Pistol rounds.
Momentarily, we'll be switching scenes. Streaming an old PC boy over here.
It could be like that sometimes. There we go. Able to dodge.
Looks
dodge
like
the grenade.
All right.
RMS going for the A push.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna go for that. Meanwhile, Garrett's there watching for any lurks that are happening, but no one's flanking right now.
All right. I am also in the game, finally. Hopefully my internet does not DC in this game either.
Welcome. I don't know that flop is right there. They're baiting.
Yeah, they're just playing slow. Gonna use the door for the Trailblazer. Clear out tree. Not much else gonna be done. They find Urkies. And I'm Stupid gets tagged up by the Paranoia. Perfect coming out of door. Plup and Sparks each find one, but Garrett finds a trade back. Now they're going to be stuck here on Rubble and Tree. Beasto trying to find something. Now they're just trapped here. They try to find a way out, whether it's aggression through the front side or discretion through the backside. And Urkies is going to answer that question for me. And Garrett tries another one, lands the headhunter shot. And now the rotate. But watch Alicia here. Does she decide to swing out? Because there isn't much else for them. They're going to be pushing up to B-Link.
One enemy remains.
Oh, Sparks finds one through the wall somehow. And now Alicia's going to be there right-clicking onto Scaredy Cat. And the first round win goes over to Ego.
Ego. I don't think they've lost a pistol round yet so far in the last two maps. It's just been Ego all the way.
Yeah, and that started off with a Paranoia flash from B-Link. B to A, I should say. And then just a swing of teammates. Communication still online for Ego for that early swing and aggression play, knowing that RMS was there playing by Rubble.
Yeah, they just couldn't. They just couldn't fight their way onto A side as well. They just stopped completely.
But look at this. Sparks now playing up close in tree with a judge. They decide to swing open here. They're no gonna find a voice full of 12 gauge. And now he's gonna hold steady, not gonna try and push. Look at this. They're gonna break the door. The B-Link. Is Mafia ready for this? The answer is no. Managed to find something in action. Finds that one, and they're gonna get control of B side. Try to get the plant, but look at this. Plup is up here, close and personal with a Marshall, and so is Scaredy Cat. Trying to find a second dark cover, isn't gonna find much. Plup trying to finally push out, finds two classics to the face, but Urkies swings out of B-Link and melts them down with the Bulldog. And now it's just going to be up to Garrett. Try to find something. Flash isn't going to be a full blind. Urkies finds 3 with the Bulldog this round.
It's really good damage, though, I have to say. I'd count that as a win for RMS in my book.
Yeah, not a bad play. Playing up close. The kill onto Mafia there. Crucial. If he was able to stay alive, he would have gotten so much more damage with everyone funneling into A-Link.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. They were blind, but they were all just shooting straight through the narrow passageway. Unfortunately for Mafia, they were right in the middle of all those classic spread shots. Alright, first gun round though. This has to be clean. I feel not just for economic reasons, but also because you'd like to have a good ground if you're RMS.
Yeah,
to have the momentum back in your favor.
Yeah, and if you even look at the buys on the side of Ego, still a judge, a ghost, and a sheriff, and a stinger. No,
be careful about going to the
final tier rifles on their side.
If they're not ready for this, Sparks could just completely like shut down this early game for the side of RMS.
Yeah, but Alicia did put up the alarm bot and both nano swarms here. This could stall out. Finds the first. First nano swarm is popped. Second is gonna pop as well. Sparks managed to find one somehow with the shadow step. Sparks coming up huge with the judge, and there goes Garrett finally trading out, and Stupid getting that one as well through the corner. Mafia trying to play close as well. Garrett is ready, up close with the Vandal, and they're gonna swing. They know one person's gonna be there. It's gonna be this guy. They heard the bird go wild, and that's gonna be Garrett picking up 3. Last person alive. Plup, all he has is the sheriff. Let's see if he can pick up a gun off the ground. Anything would be potentially better, but it's gonna be planted for them on long. Finding anything, does pick up a Vandal. Finds one, but Garrett's gonna be there. 4K, great trade by Garrett.
What an amazing round from Garrett. I was like really worried as soon as Sparks got 2 kills for the judge. I was like, oh god, it's happening. But they were able to charge in, take the kill, and Garrett was able to continue from there, getting the momentum back during that round. And yeah,
He was having none of that.
yeah, he was having none of that. Absolutely monster round from Garrett.
Yeah, but
It wasn't
now,
as clean as I hoped it would be.
yeah,
But
now
at least,
an early
RMS
round,
managed to get the round.
right? Now in just an early timeout, they want to see how they want to distribute their money. Garrett, they lost a lot of members there. Having 5K, still hasn't bought armor. Deciding how much they want to invest in this round if they want to continue their momentum. But almost a full buy also for, it should be a full buy on the side of Egos.
Garrett, yeah, Garrett can still purchase for their teammate. It should be fine. Still gonna be able to buy in the next round, at least for armor and light armor and rifle, at least for the next round. But yeah, it's still gonna be a deadly buy coming from RMS.
But yeah, looks like the call is going to be armor. Not, but he also has the Tour de Force
Garrett
ready. I
has the
think
ult,
that might
yeah.
be it. The decider. Yep, they are going to hand it off. Tour de Force is going to be available. But Sparks, look at Sparks. He does have the showstopper, but he's not going to be playing. He is going to be playing here.
Let's play.
Paint shells. Oh, Garrett finds the first, making his Tour de Force already paying dividends early. But Sparks playing up close, lands one, and Garrett is going to be the one to swing on top of Roots. Wow. And now they're just going to back off. Get the picks early, call for the pressure. Just wait for the early, for the flankers, if any. And now.
He's just gonna stay though. But even then, against 5, it's not looking too good.
Yeah, Mafia getting an upgrade this round.
I feel like they're waiting a bit too. Their RMS are waiting a bit too long, but looks like the time is gonna favor it.
Yeah, Nano Swarm is there. Let's see if you decide to use it. Is going to stall out for a little bit longer, so the rotates are going to come in. Spike isn't on site yet, so let's see. Dark Cover are going to double smoke off both passageways, so they are going to take some aggressive close positions.
This is a nasty angle to try and clear. This is a nasty angle to try and clear.
But let's see. Plup and Mafia up close here, coming from CT. The paranoia is going to hit, but Garrett is ready and finds 2, 3, and 4.
This could be an ace.
Will they give him 5? He's pushing aggressive.
He wants it.
He wants it. Oh, he doesn't get it. Now that's the cue for the rest of RMS to push and find this ace stealer.
He has the high ground.
He has the high ground. Mafia making this round very expensive. Much more than it should have been. But still, a second round on the board for RMS. It was looking good right until Garrett wanted the ace.
As a player, I understand, right? I get it. However,
the personal accolades.
It was not worth it. It was not worth it to give three lives over.
Yeah, so Mafia at least making it pricey, getting 3, 1 more in the smoke as well. So now let's look at the money. Ego not having that much.
I think Garrett's gonna be happy with himself though, at least.
Yeah, now has a regular op in their hands. No tour de force. He's gonna work his way. Oh my God, Scaredy Cat! Did he see that, or was that just a spray through the smoke? I don't even know.
I think he saw it.
Wow, just a tiny head peek through the smoke was all it took there. And Scaredy Cat, that shadow step to rubble paying off. Getting that off angle that Plup wasn't ready for.
Yeah, always gotta expect an element to do.
I've got your trail.
Seekers now online, gonna be using. Now they know 2 people are on A, 1 in tree. Sparks is concussed, and Urki's trying to cover for him, but it's not gonna be enough. I'm stupid.
remaining.
Swings in, and now Axon gets Mafia through B Link, and now Elysia with just a sheriff and a light armor, maybe just to find at least 1 trade out. If they can drop a rifle, this sheriff would be.
Look at this
safe for
scoreline
enough.
right now. 11-2-2-2-2.
Oh my goodness.
The coordination. How they even make this happen?
Yeah, getting tour de force on round 4, please.
I mean, Garrett just really made it count.
Oh, here they go. They hear the ropes.
want
Elysia
it.
knows more. It's more than one person. Picks up a stinger. Is gonna burn down Garrett, but Scaredy Cat and the rest of RMS is there. And a 3rd round on the board. That's 3 rounds in a row for RMS.
It is. And the money's rolling in.
All right.
Starting to at least. But now they got a rifle round, so it's a good chance for the side of Egos to tie things up.
But yeah, if they lose this round, their economy is gonna be broken once more, except for maybe Sparks. But now I just want to see what Garrett sees. Tries to find someone. No, no one's playing C-side. They decide to stack all on A and B. The only person left to see is the utility of Elysia. And Garrett's going to be here looking for the flankers, if any. From the shadows going to be used on the side of Mafia. See if he can find anything early. Snakebite, not perfect there. But does deter him from pushing through the smoke.
The optics got a lot more value, too.
Spike
And
planted.
now Spike planted for long.
Plup
Plup
with 2.
finding
Here comes-
2. Sparks, they're going for the retake. Seekers has to be used. Then they're going to know someone's on the in the smoke as well. And now Garrett just has to find some shots.
Beasto!
None of these shots are
One
landing.
enemy
And
remaining.
now it's down to a 1v1. Raze v Raze. Sparks versus Beasto. They know that they're there, and Sparks is going to pull the trigger first. And now 3-3, saving the economy just ever so slightly for his team. And getting
They
some
certainly
rounds.
made a very risky play in the beginning to try
go for
and
the up,
peek
though.
spawn, leaving C wide open. But they were able to retake.
Oh wait, they weren't able to get the up.
Oh no! Sparks was too far from Mound to make it in time.
Oh, the economy's still not looking good for them. Just how many losses they incurred that round. It was a 1 round, but at what cost? At what cost, guys?
Hey, a round is a round. If people are gonna die, you better win for it, you know? So,
Yeah.
now, final time for them. Just trying to find anything. Some aggression. They hear the satchel be used. Sparks, the only one with a rifle, knows that Scaredy Cat moved over to rubble, at least at holding that angle. Second guiding light is going to use it. Showstopper is going to be used, but they didn't clear out Sparks from door. But Sparks finally gets killed, trying to kill his opponent Raze, but doesn't get so. Gets cleaned up by Oxen.
That's a rifle down.
And now,
Spike planted.
what do they have left? Viper Pit is still available. They're not going to use it. They're all just going to quad stack in tree. Look at this. Just hold on. Let me find an angle here. Look at this, guys. Just holding this
Like
angle. This is
coordinated
actually going to be the best angle we're going to get. Just 4 people in.
I
Paint
think that was
shells
a bit
used.
very early for plain shell. I think that was a bit early. Not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
there's no taps. They're just making sure. They don't even want to take the gunfights. But Garrett's going to be the first one to make contact if they decide to do so. First tap, Nano Swarm is going to be touched, and 4 people swinging out. They at least get 1. But the spike, it's
Will
not
they get
going to blow
out?
up in time. It's not. They're fine. They're fine.
Certainly
These shifts
cutting
in
it
the
close.
economy now. Yeah, these shifts in the economy are right. It's like it's one of those games where it feels like even one player accidentally dying to the spike could ruin everything, you know? Or like make things a
Absolutely.
lot harder. So they gotta be careful.
But now on the attacking side, they do have Viper Pit available from the shadows as well for a potential either
Like, if Mafia was
swap.
able to stall there for a bit longer, that would have honestly been worth it.
Yeah, they used the boom bot and the snake bite early, but here
Oh,
comes Beasto
Beasto!
finding two and manages to satchel their way out to heal back to full with the overgrowth. And wow, 2 for 1 in favor. They're gonna fake the retreat,
Oh,
and now
they're running.
Garrett. They might be hearing the footsteps of Garrett. They finally hear him retreating back, and now Mafia, is he gonna catch him in
They
rotation?
realized.
Is Garrett paying attention? Ready for this? He is not. Mafia pushed out, and now Viper's Pit to secure the plant on site.
Spike
Thing is,
planted.
even if Garrett dies there, I think it's gonna be very hard to retake against the Viper's Pit. Looking at the util right now, it's only the satchel charge for raise. It's gonna be hard to extract people going from there. Just
Sparks
going
flying in, doesn't hear it, but
Oh.
they know Beasto is ready. It's up for him to fly in from above. But Alicia finds one onto I'm Stupid, but that's not the Viper. They're trying to find it. 2v2 up close. They find Beasto, but now there's still no tap on the bomb, and Mafia's gonna find it. The Viper's Pit going against their own favor. No utility to use the stall. That might have been a utility mistake, in fact.
Oh my gosh, yeah, caught with util out. That's not what you want to see. That's so unfortunate. But well played from Egoists. They were able to still manage to find a way, even despite like the utility gap, right?
Placing
It was just
sentry.
Alicia and Mafia coordinating well together, able to find picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, able to find the right picks at the right time, and man, that should have been a 1 round for RMS. I feel like they had. I feel like they'll think they had that stolen from them. You know what I mean? So well played from
Absolutely.
Egoist, breaking that momentum immediately.
But yeah, paint shells and Viper wall standard on A site from what we see. But this might be the first time we'll see a B execute. B still pushing up aggressive. Double dart cover is going to be used, so they're able to get the plant early and clear out
Might be
at
a
least
retake,
B link. So this is going to be a full retake. What ultimates are ready? It's going to be the late defender lockdown.
Ooh,
But
Garrett
Garrett finding 2 is going to be huge. Now they have an exit route. But we've seen RMS mess this up before. Plant the spike and not have an angle to clear
got
whoever
your trail.
uses it. Seekers are all going to get shot down in a row. But Sparks goes down for that. But
They're going.
the absolute firing range that was a link. RMS lucky to get that one, in my opinion.
Man, I'd say it was Garrett that was sealed the deal for that one. Flanking all the way through CT, they weren't expecting everyone to be in that small room, but Garrett sealed the deal. I think they were able to still fight through it despite all the util going their way. So well played from RMS. I think Egoists, they had a good idea there. They decided to wait for retake. Unfortunately, they did not factor in Garrett coming in over towards the A side, and they were just shot in the back, I think.
Yeah, Garrett with the reverse lurk. But the Sparks playing up close, able to find nothing with the Sheriff, and now the Nano is not going to be ready quite yet, so Beasto just satchels over it. Alicia not able to maybe tag up one, but isn't going to be enough. But now they're pushing through the snake bite,
he's
and
pushing
there's
in.
going to be pushing
Oh
in.
my God.
Mafia, not enough. Urki's
I
now
love
up
it.
here.
I love it, Mafia.
Oh, the stick right on his face. Urki still manages to get the headshot onto Beasto. If you were watching from my angle, it actually covered up part of Urki's screen. But Axon cleaning that up. A nice, clean
efforts.
round from RMS.
Yeah, good efforts from Ego though. I like Mafia's idea there. Just charge in. I'm taking one of you guys with me.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out despite hitting both the shots.
Yeah, you did hit most of the shots, but might have been a bit off there. Still, you know, it's a mentality. It's a mentality I like. Execution,
Right.
that can be cleaned up.
Right.
But having the guts to be able to just charge in. That's what I like about Egoists.
You want to play? Let's play.
Tour de Force is going to be used.
Ooh,
And
that
Plup
was-
finds the first on the Scaredy Cat.
I think that was a misexecution on the TP. They were revealed through the long angle there, so a bit unfortunate in that
Oh,
regard.
some tags through the box and through the smoke. Just a little bit of chip damage, but enough to dissuade them to not play any closer. But 4 people here ready to pounce on the defender's side. They are going to send one back.
They're a bit more aware of lurks now. Garrett has like put the fear of God into them.
That anxiety might play in their favor.
Ooh, from the
spotted.
shadows used for information to check rubble and roots is
Oh, wait,
going
no,
to
I
let
don't
them
think-
know.
I don't think they were spotted though. It was just shot from behind, so they didn't know if there were many people there yet. As far as Omen knew, there was just one person.
But Showstopper is going to be used. Beasto is going to find one in tree.
Yeah.
Accent following up with the rest onto Urkies. And now a plant,
30 seconds
but a
left.
3v3 situation.
Sparks
Saw-
pulling out
This
his
one go wrong.
showstopper as well.
Last player
Doesn't
standing.
land it, but Garrett, now he's the last one alive. 2v1 situation. They might want to play time. Beasto, don't peek this. I'm going to tell you right now. But Garrett here as well has a
Sparks
tour de force ready.
Sparks with a chance. Close angle.
Oh, Garrett was ready.
Embarrassing.
That was
Just
a hard
enough on the
crossfire,
shoulder.
too.
Yeah.
That was a hard crossfire too.
Last round in the half.
But RMS 7 so far, won the half. But I know they want more. Look at the money on the side of Egos as well. They might be able to buy rifles, but no armor if they decide to do so. So for the last round of the half, it's not going to look pretty for them.
Yeah, Plup doesn't even have enough to go to use the Blade Storm, so
Yeah, all they have also outside of the regular utility is going to be Urkies, Seekers. I don't know if they decide to use that early or not, because they do want to use it for the concuss if possible. But
might
now,
go for a fast rotate here. Not happening.
yeah, they're going to be using the
it's coming
site. Nano
Oh!
is going to be stopping Sparks along with the paint shell, so the double stall there going to pay off, and that's going to be huge. If they are able to pick up that rifle on the backside, they might be able to get something off of that.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting a lot off of it already. I think Mafia hears this.
Mafia heard the footsteps for sure. Throws out the paranoia. Now that they know they're rotating, all of Ego is going to be rotating as well.
You might just go to B towards B, though. We've done
Let's
this
find
before.
out.
Nothing
I'm
yet.
Stupid's already on site. Seekers is going to hit onto 2. And what do they decide to do? Sparks is here, has a cross line, doesn't land the shot on Scaredy Cat, and now Garrett and I'm Stupid takes out 2 more, and now they finally reclaim the numbers advantage. And Garrett goes Accent as well.
Spike
Sparks doesn't even have a satchel here, has to drop down, gets hit by the paranoia. And meanwhile, Mafia, there's no point trying to find exit frags. This is the last round of the half.
One
Can
enemy
actually get this
remaining.
position. Viper with another one.
Welcome to my
Viper's
And
pit.
the Viper spit as well.
Oh, and they know
Mafia's
where it
there.
is. The guiding light. Now he looks the wrong way. Does a 360. Tries to pick up the gun. Curves him, and there's just
Oh,
3
yeah.
people ready and waiting. That close. They knew where he is. As soon as he stepped in, it was all
switching sides.
said and done. 8-4 for RMS.
Man, I thought RMS were in a really bad position there, because they weren't able to get any kills, and then suddenly the defense completely fell apart. Starting with I believe Scaredy Cat and I'm Stupid just swinging on to Plup, and Plup couldn't do anything, unfortunately. And it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to be in that position.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm Stupid walked on the site for free. There was no contest. There wasn't even contact until after, and I believe it was Scaredy Cat who made the
I
contact.
think
Yeah, or
it was probably
Axon.
wise to wait to
Can't keep doing the
retake. It was
same
probably
things.
wise to wait to retake, but I think they pulled the trigger a bit too early.
But look at this,
Everyone wants to
Beasto,
get-
paint shells out, paranoia
Oh!
is gonna land, gets the first kill on the Sparks, but is gonna trade out for it. So now what did they decide to do? Plup finds one as well somehow, and now It's going to be a 4v3. No one's on A site, but they have no choice but to play slow because they have no idea where the rest of the members of RMS are.
Yeah, but it's already looking good for the side of Egoists. They need to get this pistol round. They need it badly.
But they hear the door open. They know that there's at least one there. They hear the Trailblazer. Garrett is ready with the Headhunter. Gonna fall back, wait for the rest of his team.
Yeah. Got spotted. They know where Garrett
Yeah,
is.
Nano Swarm
Spike
gonna clear out that position. Gets tagged up a little bit. Not sure if they heard that. Oh, does miss the Headhunter. Now he's stuck in drop.
Do not envy this position one bit.
Uses the
hard one.
rendezvous, but they don't know. The crossfire is going to be there for at least. So Carry Cat and Garrett each picking one. Garrett is able to hit from the backside, but doesn't have enough bullets in the chamber. And now Plup and Urkies pick up that one, and they get a much-needed pistol round win.
Yeah, that was looking real close there, unfortunately. I'm stupid getting caught through the smoke. Trying to hop away, that numbers advantage. It was Egoists using it really well. And they need to get that momentum back. Garrett's having a career-defining game, as they say, in the pro scene right
Yeah,
now.
21-8-0 thus far. So, but
Just one
again,
half. There's
yeah.
still more to come.
But we'll see how far this Garrett can take his KDA going into this. They are going to be stacking towards B site. Dark cover is going to be used.
Ooh, the gamble didn't work out. They weren't
Yeah,
happy.
Garrett already knows. He already cleared out C. So they know that everyone's on A site.
That's an open site for Egos. They're gonna take that happily.
They don't know that they're getting flanked from behind at the moment. That could be big.
They should have an idea. Yeah.
Yeah, they have an idea, but they don't know how many. Yeah, it looks like they've cleared upper heaven for the time being on top of ropes. Not much else, but now let's see what they can do. Classics and a single stinger. Right clicks galore, just spamming through. There goes Beasto, but the vulnerability from the alarm bot's gonna play huge. Plup finds two, Sparks finds two, and Plup cleaning it up with the Spectre. And a flawless round, as you would expect from that kind of position that they were given in that round.
Yeah, they were just tumbling right into the meat grinder.
Yeah, they took a gamble, and unfortunately they lost the hand.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
went all in on that one.
Yeah,
It's
but
okay.
again,
there's still more. There's still more chips to play for.
yeah, exactly. And just like you guys said earlier, you know, in theory, not a bad idea. Try to be proactive rather than reactive, and unfortunately, it just didn't work out. But it was still like what we like to see rather than playing like a default.
Yeah, exactly. Don't play default when you're on pistols. It's not gonna work. Here we go.
All right, but
Charging in.
Axon.
Gun round now.
Axon sees Sparks, flies over, tags him to half. Is going to be healed up from the overgrowth as well. So Axon has to give it the site. They are going to be playing for retake. Still early. No one close to ultimates just quite yet. But now, what are they decide to do? Clear off the up angles. But I'm stupid. Finds the first. But the flash is going to be huge, but Garrett swings onto two, not looking. They're trying to find clear to CT, but they weren't clearing waterfall. But now the poison cloud is going to stop the easy angle. And now it's all up to Elysia with only a Spectre and 36 HP. Finds one after the defuse, but that is going to be a huge round. And Beasto cleans up Elysia on the back side of that round as well. So that is huge for them. Picking up the first rifle. Again, this is just like clockwork. Ego picks up the first pistol in the bonus, but RMS just wins the rifle right after.
Yeah, I mean that's typical of how how Valorant plays, right? Usually that is the standard of what will happen if you lose the pistol round. You lose the next round, and then you do your best on the bonus to be able to secure you know, at least two. If you win pistol, you're at least in theory guaranteed two.
But look at this. I'm stupid and Beasto playing more of a passive position on A site and
Charging
gonna
in.
pay the price for it. I'm stupid getting
Beasto's in
caught out.
trouble.
Oh, but Beasto finds the first, tries to get one more, doesn't find it. Mafia swinging hard as well. So now Scaredy Cat has to fall back to find a better position.
Spike planted.
Nanoswarm isn't going to be able to dissuade just a little bit more time, but 4 people all in different positions. Seeker's going to be used after the kills come through, but Sparks finds one through the smoke, lines it up nicely, but here comes Garrett as well.
Last player
And
standing.
not gonna
not
find
expecting
anything. Mafia on top of the boxes, and now Oxen gonna find only one, and now 7-9 for Ego. Let's look at the money for this round. Not
good.
too much, not good for
It's not good.
RMS. So this might be the next couple rounds that might be the equalizer for Ego.
Yeah, it could be. They're at least probably going to get 1 round, and then they can equalize things.
I know, but it's, you know, I don't want to jinx or anything, but it has been a while since games 1 and 2 where we saw a bunch of thrifty rounds. We haven't seen much, especially with the longer angled maps, but if there is a thrifty round map to be done, it's gonna be Lotus.
For sure, for sure. Agreed. Haven Lotus do well for thrifties.
But yeah, first execute towards B. What do they decide to do? They see make contact,
give this
Plup
one up.
finds one.
They're gonna give this one up for sure. Let the
Yeah.
plant happen, then go for a retake.
Trailblazer is. Sparks gonna play up close and personal. Isn't gonna find much. Just gonna drop the boom bot towards upper. But now they're gonna go for the retake. 2 marshals, and a stinger. Paranoia is gonna hit 2, but doesn't find Sparks, who's playing in Link. And now there's just gonna be a bullet storm. Scaredy Cat and Beasto each find a piece, but now it isn't gonna be enough for Scaredy Cat to work with. Looks like the call for him.
A lot of trouble.
Yeah, looks like the call is just going to be trying to find something up close, but they're all playing much further, and Sparks is there, ready and waiting. That kill also going to give him showstopper for the next round.
Great discipline from Egoists. They know what they're going up against. It is a stinger, and they realize, back up, guys. Do not let this guy get close. And yeah, just very well disciplined. No, not going
He's
for
very
extra-
well
not going for
different, guys. He's built
Very well
different.
Built different.
He's built different.
We got full buy here though. Tour de Force also online for Garrett. If they want to make a difference in the stacking half, it would be now.
But yeah, both raises, showstopper available. Let's see if this is the round to use it. I feel like it would be. Garrett, like you said, Tour de Force, saving money for the following round just in case. But if they hear the Boombot and the Trailblazer, they are going to use it. Showstopper is not going to land, unfortunately, just making it out. But the counter is going to find 2! Sparks, that's going to be huge for RMS. But Sparks managed to kill his counterpart in that matter. Now a 4v3. Is there going to be a heal used? From the shadows is going to be used for information. Oh, Urkies is the one that's lit and can't heal for himself. I'm stupid going in for the counter swing, and Scaredy Cat picks up Urkies as well. And now Alicia again left to be the last one. Garrett up close with the Tour de Force. And that is going to be the 10th round. And a much needed round for RMS once again. Swing of back and forth for each of these teams.
It's just so unfortunate for Sparks. All these showstoppers they're not hitting, they're not landing.
That one, believe it or not, did hit. It just did not get within kill range. It did not kill. Yeah. So he tagged, I think, like 20 HP on that one.
So just at the very far edge of the AoE.
Yeah, it was right on the edge.
That's
yeah, and
such
then
a painful thing though.
And then there's the smoke and the counter aggression for Beasto to find 2 was the true difference maker in that round.
Yeah, finding 2 was like
1 is
it's
something
not a
that you would
trade deal you wanna
expect. Yeah.
it's not a trade deal you want to have for sure.
But again, look at this A execute. Beasto again giving a passive position. He might be playing for this, but Garrett, they hear the satchel, and Beasto is there to cover out his teammate. They're going to be double peeking each angle. Beasto going for 3 this far. Beasto popping off these rounds.
One enemy remaining.
And Garrett with the op in his hands once more is trying to find something now. Gonna get healed up by the overgrowth. Mafia is the last person alive. What do they decide to do? 4 people on A and 1 in Link. They see Scaredy Cat, so that's something. Trailblazer doesn't land.
We've seen some amazing stuff from Mafia, but this might be a bridge too far. We'll see though.
Paranoia not gonna be able to do much. Paint shells. Not gonna tag him, but here comes Garrett. Snipe and gone. That is the way the chamber life is. But Beasto covering off for Garrett. Garrett was in a bad position, got stunned and blinded simultaneously on A site, but Beasto just right behind him, able to trade for that. Looking from his position was actually just immaculate, and finding that third kill as well was not something that should have happened, but Beasto just landing it and paying off.
The way Beasto sliced those angles to take those 1v1s was just
Exactly.
Good stuff. That's what you want to do when you find yourself at a numbers advantage. Isolate the angles, find those kills. Now the economy's not looking good for Egoists, and they're down 3 rounds. One more to force series and tournament point.
But yes, here comes Plup. They're gonna use the ultimate. Seekers and Bladestorm have already been used. They're gonna throw everything, a util dump, as they would say, on the B site. Doesn't find one. Plup finally finds one that acts into the smoke. Scaredy Cat gonna find 3. And now Alicia gonna be the last one alive, gonna swing onto 2. And now 12-8 match tournament points for RMS.
It was a long road for them to get here, but now they have 4 chances to seal the deal.
This might be their best shot, well, too. This might be the round that they do it. They have no economy to back up a full buy. Rifles, no armor, a shotgun.
I've seen crazier. I think Egoists can pull it off.
Okay, so they have at least some rifles.
Possibility.
Sparks, no armor this round. Bulldogs and Guardians.
Running into Garrett, though. They're running into Garrett.
Oh, Garrett has to force to use the safety. Rendezvous back to Waterfall, but they have 2 people playing this angle. They're calling for their early rotates, and they're gonna leave their Sky player back on A to anchor for at least a very one. But attacker Killjoy lockdown is gonna be used here. They're gonna try and shove them out, but they are able to play to the backside of C. But the execute was a bit slow. They wanted to wait for it, and Garrett and Beasto are ready. They're ready and waiting, and CT and Scaredy Cat is there as well. I'm stupid using the Trailblazer. This might be the tournament for them. 3, they're just gonna rush him down. They're gonna find him, and Garrett, just as he started this series, ending the series with an up. And that is going to be your XCOMM Valorant Tournament Champions, RMS Rose's Minions.
Congratulations.
Very well deserved from Rose's Minions. Actually, a stunner of a game of a series between both sides, honestly.
Man, what a series to be had. That was just a crazy series to be watching. We went the full 5 games, and we were hoping that it got to the line, and it did, and both teams did not disappoint. 18-13, for these rounds, some of them were definitely clutched out, but we have to give credit where credit is due. And once again, congratulations to Team Rose's Minions.
They completely denied the reverse sweep. It was there. It was coming back. You could get fans of Rose's Minions were starting to sweat there, the end, because when the momentum's on your side, I thought Egoists definitely had the skill, they had the strategies to be able to pull this off. But
once
Beasto,
that momentum,
Garrett, they just came online. It was unbelievable performance from those 2.
And absolutely, yeah, Garrett and Beasto going back to back in this game. Only 2 people with 20 kills plus in the lobby. But now, what a game. For those, we got to commend, although RMS did win that game, we have to commend the Egoists. They looked real good games 3 and 4, and it just looked like a reverse sweep was absolutely possible. And to pull it to game 5, it was, I don't think there was anything left on the table for them. They might go back to the drawing board and to see maybe just a bit more execution or
Shout
something
out to
calls.
For
but yeah,
an amazing performance all series. Honestly, the showstoppers might not have hit, but he's definitely stopped the show several points in time. So props to Sparks.
That's a good one.
Okay. Let me see. Let me go ahead and see if we can find someone. Someone for a post-game interview. Or the whole team into XCOMM lobby VC? Question mark? We'll see if we can get some post-game interviews. But for that, as far as the YouTube video goes, thank you so much. All the games will be posted on Neon's YouTube channel. But yeah, let's see. We got a response from Rose. Sure. All right. So we're going to end the video here on YouTube, but we will be getting post-game interviews with some of the members of Rose's Minions. So stick around for that. GG's to both teams. And yeah, stick around for some post-game interviews and I believe a word from Min as well, the head organizer of the XCOMM organization and team. So yeah.